welcome to Novice Quadcopters. I know I haven't done a video in a while, and to be honest, it's because I can't stand doing vlogs. But I'm going to try and do a review of the Hubsan H122D X4 Storm. Here she is, Hubsan H122D X4 Storm. Carbon fiber. This is Hubsan's version of, or first version of, a racing drone. And from what I understand, it's supposed to be pretty decent. She's full carbon fiber all the way around. There's even a heat sink in the middle here in the battery compartment. Tiltable camera. And from what I understand, it's an entry-level racing drone, which means you can't really qualify her as a real racing drone, but we're going to put her through the test and see. I forgot to mention one more small feature about this Hubsan X4 Storm, and that is if you lose her, you don't have to worry about the fact that you can't find her, because right here where my thumb is, there's a beeper on her, and it's actually quite loud. One thing I failed to mention while I was in the park, and the fact is that this bird has an SD card slot and records straight to the SD card. For those of you who have goggles that do not have a DVR recorder, this antenna, as you see the back, is on a swivel, which means you crash it, it folds over. Another great feature, Hubsan. So far I've put her through the test. I've crashed her about 4 or 5 times. She's got a little dirt in here I can clean out. But the plug and play arms, I like the fact that all you do is just rip the wire out and plug in a new motor. SD card seems to stay intact as well, which I like the most. Right here where my thumb is, I have a 16 gig SD card. On impact, nothing came out. The motors seem great. The light in front, you can see brightly during a decently lit day. At least it was cloudy today and I could see it at least up to 50-60 feet away. The antenna did her job as well as far as falling over in either direction upon impact, and all in all, she seems to be a very good bird. Hubsan, get rid of these coreless brushed motors and put some brushless motors in here and you might have a decent racing drone. As I mentioned before, this drone is specifically for learning how to fly FPV and race FPV. As a result of yesterday's cameraman incident. Oh! Sorry. My head! To arm, you do like so, and she's ready to rip. Stable as hell. I mean, with the LEDs in rear and LEDs in the front, she moves quite well. First maiden voyage going that way. I'm going to try and go by you. I'm going to have to edit it, but I'm trying to fly by you. Alright. You can turn faster. We just had our first accident here, so they say re-armor. When you fall, get back up. She's ready to go. Our first crash and she's out. Here I come. So low battery. We're done. This concludes the first test. Tilt it down some.
Oh!
Sorry.
Stop my hat!
I had to cut the day a little short because I kind of buzzed the cameraman while he was holding the camera and it clipped his hat, so he quit on me.